Ethiopia is a country located in the Horn of Africa. It is the second most populous country in Africa, after Nigeria, with a population of over 112 million people. Ethiopia is a landlocked country, bordered by Eritrea to the north, Djibouti to the northeast, Somalia to the east, Kenya to the south, South Sudan to the west, and Sudan to the northwest. Ethiopia has a rich history and is believed to be one of the oldest locations inhabited by humans. The country is known for its diverse culture, including its music, dance, and cuisine. Ethiopia is also home to numerous historical sites, including ancient rock-hewn churches and castles. The capital and largest city of Ethiopia is Addis Ababa, which is home to the African Union headquarters and the United Nations Economic Commission for Africa. The country is also known for its coffee, which is one of its major exports. Ethiopia has a mixed economy, with agriculture being the main source of employment and income. The country's major agricultural products include coffee, tea, cotton, and livestock. In recent years, Ethiopia has experienced significant economic growth and development, with a focus on infrastructure projects such as roads, railways, and power generation. Ethiopia is also known for its athletics, particularly in long-distance running. Many of the world's best long-distance runners come from Ethiopia, including Haile Gebrselassie and Tirunesh Dibaba. However, Ethiopia has also faced a number of challenges, including political instability and conflicts with neighboring countries. In recent years, Ethiopia has been grappling with ethnic tensions and violence, particularly in the Tigray region in the north of the country. Geography: Ethiopia is the second most populous country in Africa and covers an area of 1.1 million square kilometers, 426,373 square miles. The country is mostly highland, with the Great Rift Valley running through its center. Ethiopia's highest peak is Ras Dashen, which stands at 4,550 meters, 14,928 feet, above sea level. Language and culture: Ethiopia is a multilingual country with over 80 different languages spoken. The official language is Amharic, but other widely spoken languages include Oromo, Tigrinya, Somali, and Afar. Ethiopian culture is diverse and includes traditional music, dance, and dress. Ethiopian cuisine is also unique, featuring dishes such as injera, a type of sourdough flatbread, and wats, stews. Religion: Ethiopia is known for its rich religious history, with Christianity and Islam being the two major religions. Christianity has been practiced in Ethiopia since the 4th century and is the religion of the majority of the population, with the Ethiopian Orthodox Church being the largest denomination. Islam is the second largest religion in Ethiopia and is most prevalent in the eastern and southeastern regions of the country. History: Ethiopia has a long and rich history, with evidence of human habitation dating back over 3 million years. The country was once ruled by a series of powerful empires, including the Aksumite Empire, which was one of the most powerful in the ancient world. Ethiopia was also one of the few African countries to resist European colonization and maintained its independence until the Italian occupation in 1936. Ethiopia regained its independence in 1941 with the help of British and African troops. Politics: Ethiopia is a federal parliamentary republic with a president as the head of state and a prime minister as the head of government. The current prime minister is Abiy Ahmed, who came to power in 2018 and has been working to reform the country's political and economic systems. However, Ethiopia has faced significant political instability in recent years, particularly due to ethnic tensions and conflicts in various regions of the country. Tourism: Ethiopia has a lot to offer tourists, including historical and cultural sites such as the rock-hewn churches of Lalibela and the ancient city of Aksum. The country is also home to numerous national parks, including the Simien Mountains National Park, which is home to several endemic species such as the Ethiopian wolf and the Gelada baboon. However, the country's tourism industry is still relatively undeveloped compared to other African countries, and infrastructure and services can be limited in some areas. Climate: Ethiopia's climate varies depending on the region, but it is generally tropical in the lowlands and cooler in the highlands. The country has two main rainy seasons, from March to May and from June to September, with a dry season from October to February. Wildlife: Ethiopia has a diverse range of wildlife, including some endemic species. The country is home to several national parks and reserves, including the Bale Mountains National Park, which is home to the Ethiopian wolf, and the Awash National Park, which is home to a variety of wildlife such as elephants, giraffes, and baboons. Education. Education in Ethiopia is free and compulsory for children aged 7 to 16, but many children do not attend school due to poverty and other factors. The literacy rate in Ethiopia is relatively low compared to other African countries, with an estimated 49% of the population being literate. Healthcare. Ethiopia has made significant progress in improving healthcare in recent years, but the country still faces many challenges. The healthcare system is limited in some areas, particularly in rural regions, and access to healthcare services can be difficult for many people. Ethiopia also faces significant health challenges, including high rates of HIV/AIDS, malaria, and tuberculosis. Economy. Ethiopia has one of the fastest growing economies in Africa, with an average GDP growth rate of around 10% per year. The country's economy is primarily based on agriculture, but there has been significant growth in other sectors, such as manufacturing and services. Ethiopia is also becoming an important player in the African tech industry, with several successful tech startups emerging in recent years. Transportation. Ethiopia has a relatively underdeveloped transportation system, particularly outside of major cities. The country has several international airports, including the Bole International Airport in Addis Ababa, which is one of the busiest airports in Africa. Ethiopia also has a railway network, but it is limited in scope and coverage. Sports. Athletics is the most popular sport in Ethiopia, and the country has produced many world-class athletes, particularly in long-distance running. Other popular sports in Ethiopia include football, soccer, basketball, and volleyball. Food and drink. Ethiopian cuisine is known for its unique flavors and spices. One of the most popular dishes is injera, a sourdough flatbread that is used to scoop up stews and other dishes. Coffee is also an important part of Ethiopian culture and economy, with Ethiopia being one of the world's largest coffee producers. Music. Ethiopian music has a long and rich history, with traditional instruments such as the masinko, a one-stringed fiddle, and krar, a lyre-like instrument, being widely used. Modern Ethiopian music has been influenced by Western music, particularly jazz and soul, and has produced several internationally recognized artists such as Mulatu Astatke and Mahmoud Ahmed. Art. Ethiopia has a rich artistic heritage, with ancient rock art dating back thousands of years. The country is also known for its traditional art forms such as weaving and pottery, as well as its unique religious art such as the colorful paintings found in Ethiopian Orthodox churches. Festivals. Ethiopia has many colorful and vibrant festivals throughout the year, including the Timkat, Epiphany, Festival, which celebrates the baptism of Jesus, and the Meskel Festival, which commemorates the discovery of the true cross by Queen Helena in the 4th century. Languages. Ethiopia has a diverse range of languages, with over 80 different languages spoken. In addition to Amharic, other widely spoken languages include Oromo, Tigrinya, Somali, and Afar. Coffee. Ethiopia is widely regarded as the birthplace of coffee, with the country's highlands being one of the world's oldest and most productive coffee-growing regions. Ethiopian coffee is known for its rich and complex flavors, and the country's coffee culture is an important part of its social fabric. Religious tolerance. Ethiopia is known for its religious tolerance, with Christians and Muslims living side by side and often sharing common cultural practices. Ethiopia is also home to several unique religious traditions, such as the Ethiopian Orthodox Tewahedo Church, which has its own calendar and religious practices. Humanitarian issues. Ethiopia faces several humanitarian challenges, including poverty, food insecurity, and displacement due to conflicts and environmental factors such as drought. The country has also been a major destination for refugees fleeing conflict and instability in neighboring countries, with over 800,000 refugees currently living in Ethiopia. Space science. Ethiopia is home to the Entoto Observatory and Research Center, which is the country's first modern observatory and research facility for space science. The facility is located on the slopes of Mount Entoto and is equipped with modern telescopes for astronomical research and observation.